Okay, so in the last video, we talked about the causal fallacies, or I introduced them, and I talked about 3 reasons why we care about the causal fallacies. Now, we're going to go into the first of the 2 causal fallacies. So, and it's called post hoc ergo propter hoc. It's a Latin post hoc ergo propter hoc. Propter hoc. Okay, now literally here's the English post hoc. This is Latin. After this, therefore. So ergo means therefore. Because of this. So the fallacy is this. It's inferring that since event Y happened after X caused Y. Okay, so post hoc ergo propter hoc is the fallacy of inferring that since event Y happened after X, it follows that X caused Y. So it's the idea is just because one thing happens after another in time, one thing caused the other. So here's an example of the fallacy at work. Suppose I move into my apartment for the first time, and shortly after I move into the apartment, the furnace breaks. Okay. Now I'm going to feel nervous talking to my landlord, and the reason is because of this fallacy, right? It's very tempting to think that because the furnace broke after I moved in, therefore I caused it. But that doesn't follow at all. So just because one thing happens to another doesn't mean the thing caused the other thing. We see this a lot in our news, in our medical news. Sometimes you might hear somebody getting, we've heard of there have been some deaths after people got the COVID vaccine. And so they go, oh, so the vaccine caused the people to die. Well, in fact, given how many millions of people are getting the vaccine, you would expect some people to die after having gotten the vaccine. But the point is, just because one event happened after the other event, it doesn't follow that the one thing caused the other thing. So, there's some other examples. One other example, this is similar to the example in the book, is it might be that, let's say, a country's economy does well after a certain new administration begins. We could think of the Trump administration when it began, or the Biden administration. And it's very tempting to think like, oh, this is happening because of that new government administration. But that's still not going to follow. To prove that, you need to prove a little bit more to prove causation. So, okay, so that's enough for this video.